Welcome everyone back to a brand new live stream. Hope you're all having a beautiful day and a good weekend. Simon, good to see you, my friend. Matt, good to see you. Crypto Legend, good to see you. Tom, good to see everyone in the chat. Hope you're all fine. Just to clarify, is my mic okay before I start rambling on? Double check if my mic is okay, please. Mic's okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you for that, Trust. Anyways, Bitcoin is currently sitting at almost 105,000, which is quite high. Ethereum is kind of staggering behind. It's not really doing anything significant. That's the main reason is because dominance, which came down to about 57%, bounced back up and is now sitting at 58.2, which is quite high. And that's probably why some of our altcoins, some of these alts are not really doing anything. Obviously, there's a few high caps moving. For example, ADA, HBAR, XRP. Some of these coins are moving, but that's how the money flow works. The high caps move first, and then the money flows to the mid caps and then to the low caps. We're basically last, on the list, the low cap holders, but we make the most amount of money. We have to hold a little bit longer. Then obviously, for example, the Sui's pumping really, pumping a lot lately. XRP's pumping a lot, but that's how the money flow works. So if you're thinking, why is some of our old coins not pumping and XRP and Sui and all these other coins are pumping? Well, because that's how the market works. That's how money flow works in crypto. There's orders. It starts from there and makes its way down. So you have to just be patient at the moment. There is a lot of good, good developments. We got Trump coming in approximately 3 days. That is going to be a massive event. One thing that I'm hearing a lot lately is, once Trump comes in, is going to be sell the news event. Now, it's possible. It's definitely possible, but is it probable? I don't think it is, because you guys remember last year, or the year before that in 2023, we had the ETFs. There was a lot of rumors around September, July times about a Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock was applying, Vanguard was applying. But what happened? The market rallied, leading up to the ETFs. And then once the ETFs actually got accepted, the market rallied even more after that. And then we'd entered the mania phase of the cycle where all the altcoins, the low caps, the mid caps, the high caps, all pumped a lot. We went into like a mini alt season. And back then, dominance wasn't, it only dropped like 10-15% max, which is not a lot. It's not a full on alt season. So, that was and I personally think that's the phase we're entering next. I think a lot of people are expecting sell the news event once Trump comes in. I don't think it will be sell the news event. And the reason I say this is because, what Trump is saying, I think he's serious about a Bitcoin reserve. I think he's serious about the government buying and holding Bitcoin. And all these other states in America are now open for Bitcoin reserve. For example, if we go over here, Wyoming just introduced a bill for strategic reserve. Massachusetts also, it proposes legislation to establish a Bitcoin reserve. There's a few other states that only a few weeks ago, a week ago actually. So these guys are actually, we're moving forward to crypto becoming mainstream now. It's getting adopted a lot faster. According to BlackRock, it was faster than the internet. It's moving at a faster pace. And this is why, when you guys are think, oh, some of our coins are not pumping, you guys don't realize how early we are in crypto at the moment. We're very, very early. The coins that we hold, they have a less chance of rug pulling. So even if you're holding for a couple of months, 4, 5, 6 months, it's still going to be fine, because most of them will pump eventually. You just have to be patient enough to wait. Sometimes you have to hold your bag for a couple of months, 4 or 5 months, and it doesn't do nothing, and it can just explode out of nowhere. That's how the money flow works. That's how money flow works. It moves from narratives to narratives. When it comes to your narrative, then you're going to see altcoin perform very, very well. But a lot of people get shaken out between that phase. You know, they look at some of the high caps pumping and they think, why am I holding this coin when I can move my money into the high caps? And then what happens is they sell the lows of the low cap to go buy the highs of the high cap. And then the high cap might do another 50, 60% from there. Obviously, they're not going to sell because they're expecting another 10x from the high cap. I don't know why. You know, people to this day still expect another 5 to 10x on XRP when it's sitting at 200 billion, which is just retarded. So, you know, people, I guarantee you there's a lot of people, you know, that's watching this now have sold some of their low caps to go buy these XRPs, the ADAs, the H bars for like a 20, 30% gain. I guarantee you they won't sell because they're going to expect that it goes to the hundreds of millions, billions, whatever. They're expecting another 5 to 10x from here. And then they're gonna realize, you know, once they've basically bought the top and the low caps start pumping, and these low caps obviously will outperform the high caps, and then they miss the entire boat. Just like a 50% pump is the difference between, I mean, 100, a 2x pump, let's say, is the difference between a 100x and a 50x. So don't get shaken out now. So there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of good developments. You know, AI tech has basically introduced AI agents now. So they have these autonomous agents. I think it's like a marketplace for AI agents. They've just given out a 1 million grant for anyone to basically develop AI agents, and whoever obviously develops some good ones, they get a portion of the money. So they have, you know, made AI agents on the platform now, which is very bullish. Unity has a big announcement coming up. I don't know exactly what it is. Get ready to uncover the next chapter on a journey. This is going to be bullish. 3 days, they're going to be announcing something big. So keep your eyes out on that. What else is there? Propbase just hit 40K on-chain holders. And one of the biggest, you know, accomplishments I could say for Propbase is now they're going to be tokenizing this massive hotel in Thailand, which is a 4-star hotel. It looks very, very nice. And I think this is a massive move for Propbase. And I think once the RWA narrative really takes off, I think Propbase will be amongst the top performers because this is their second property now. They've already got one before. You know, you can literally invest into a house for as little as $100 and earn yield on that house every single year, which is, you know, I think tokenization is going to surprise people. RWA is going to surprise a lot of people this cycle. I think a lot of people are fading it. And I genuinely think it will be one of the top narratives now. It's just like gaming last cycle. There wasn't a lot of gaming projects. So then when you see in projects like UFO and all these terrible projects that went to the billions, people think now the gaming is going to do the same type of pump as last cycle. I don't think it will. I think the big narrative now is going to be RWA because it's not saturated. There's like 70, 60, maybe 80 RWA projects in total in the entire space. That's not saturated at all. That's scarce. And most of them will pump when the narrative kicks off. We've seen it last year in April, March times. Most of them done 10 to 15x. At that time, RWA wasn't as big. Now, I reckon most of them were on average will do a 20 to 30x. Just like all the AI coins did, all the gaming coins did. Because it's not saturated. Even to this day, there's barely any RWA coins come out. Like every couple of months, you'll see 1 or 2 come out. So, you know, I would definitely be stacking up my RWA coins. Bricken as well, just done something massive as well. They just secured 2.5 million seed round. I don't know when these guys are going to get their tokens or whatever, but they've just basically got 2.5 million cash now that they can use to, you know, basically maybe get more exchange listings, maybe help with the marketing, just, you know, help with the tokenization. They just have more, you know, more powder, more help. And I think that's very, very bullish. Bricken will do very, very well in my opinion. This is another one RWA, you know, token that I really, really like. They've already tokenized over 250 million on chain, which is massive, and I can imagine that's probably grown by now. That's the last time I checked it. It was 250 million. I can imagine it's probably at least 300-400 million by now. Propbase as well. You know, this is the second property. This is a massive hotel. People don't realize massive hotel that they're tokenizing. and they're gonna, you can earn passive yield on this as well. Once the app goes live, I think this will do very well because they're gonna get more exchange listings as well. Propbase will get more exchange listings. It's literally on their app. Let me go on the app. They basically gave a Q1 roadmap for 2025, and it was looking very, very bullish. Let me see if I can find it. It was quite recent actually. Let me just double check. I think it's over here. Look, yeah. Sex listings Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Top 20 listings. So they are going to get more listings as well. They're going to aim for the top tier ones as well. More decks as well. And I think it will do very, very overall. Bricken must be on the stream. I just talked about Bricken, my friend. Based on inflation and rate cut, how Bitcoin pump right now? What's the perspective of both BOJ, and that could happen if they increase or decrease? Also, I think this year bull run. Based on inflation and all the rate cut news. Yeah, so one of the Fed came out and said, to expect 4 more rate cuts this year. And that's, I don't think the Fed will cut this month. And the reason I say that is because they need more data points. They're going to come out and say, they're basically going to say, we need more data points. We can't establish, if we can cut rates or not. So maybe if next month comes in bullish, expect a rate cut, in February. And if it does come in bullish, which February is normally bullish month, we have a stumble after the halving year. Bitcoin always stumbles in January and then rallies in February. And, it kind of makes sense. We got a BOJ decision on the 24th of Jan. So that's something to look out for. And if they do raise the rates, it is going to be a little bit of a bloodbath. And the reason I say that is because there's over $6 trillion tied up in a carry trade. That's a lot of money tied up in one place. So as soon as they raise the rates, those people will have to sell, whatever assets they bought, because they borrowed the yen for very low interest rate. And then when it's time to pay back, when they raise the interest rates, it's time for them to pay back. And then they have to sell whichever asset they're holding, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's altcoins, whether it's the stock market, whatever it is, they have to sell it and then buy back the bonds, back the Japanese bonds, basically. That's what you have to do. So just expect, if they do raise the rates, which at the moment is very unlikely. I cannot see them raising the rates this month because of Trump. I don't think they want to have a bad relationship. Imagine Trump comes into office, the first thing he has to do with the stock market going down 20%, because that's what a carry trade will do. It will cause a massive dump in the entire markets across the board. So I think they will hold off till March, but their currency is being devalued. If you're the Japanese government and the Bank of Japan, it's difficult for you not to raise the rates because the dollar is so strong. When the dollar is strong and your yen is devalued against the dollar, what happens is when they do these exports and imports, the Japanese have to pay way more money because of the strong dollar for the goods they bring in or the goods they export, whatever it is. It's not beneficial for them. And if the economy continues to grow, inflation gets worse. Obviously, they want to contain inflation, so they don't want the economy to grow too fast. Then they have to raise the rates to slow it down. But let's see what happens. I think it highly depends on when Trump comes into office and what type of tariffs he puts on to the Asia demographic. That's what we have to see. If it's okay tariffs, because you guys gotta realize Japan is the biggest holder of US debt. So I can't imagine them putting too much tariffs on them, because they'll just go sell their debt. And then what happens then? America starts struggling. The debt, if no one buys the debt, then the 10-year yield just continues to go up. Mortgage rates becomes more expensive. The dollar becomes stronger, but I don't think no one kind of wants too much of a strong dollar, because the stock market gets affected when the dollar is too strong. People take their money off the stock market, take profits, and put into cash and ride the dollar wave. But at the moment, the 10-year is pulling back, which is very good to see. This is what we want. We want the 10-year to pull back. We want the bond market to go up a bit, and we want the dollar to cool off a bit, but the dollar's not really cooling off at the moment. It came down to about 108 and then rallied back up to 109. But as long as the 10-year is cooling off, then the market will rally because people are buying the bonds again. And when they buy bonds, they buy the stock market goes up and crypto goes up, as the same. That's why the stock market now has recovered, even though it dropped. The other day, the stock market was in extreme fear, and now today is rallied back up. You see, Gary is a dickhead. I knew last minute he was going to put pussy shit. Gary's he's leaving an office in 3 days anyways, bro. So I'm not a fan of Cosmic Network, Bossman, because I don't know what happened to them. They got hacked or something happened. The chart basically rug pulled and they recovered. I don't know the full story behind it, but I'm not a fan of that project in general. There's no docs team behind it, and there's no real use case. And one of the influencers, one of these scammy influencers on Twitter, I don't think he's an influencer, but he's like one of those Twitter shillers. He's talking about that project, and he has a very bad track record of of rugging projects or anything he calls rug pulls. Is this live stream sponsored or genuine? How can a live stream be sponsored, my friend? And I don't take sponsorships anyways. Every coin that I call is the coin that I genuinely like. I don't take like paid promotions and stuff. I don't see the point. If I like a project, I'll talk about it. If I don't, then I don't like the project. It's simple as that. If someone shows me a good project on live and I like it, I'll buy it. I'm not buying it just because someone's paying me to buy it. That doesn't make sense. I'm here to make money just like everyone else. So I hold the project that I think have the best potential to pump. Kim, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. I know what's your take on Glacier. GLS. Yeah, so one thing you guys have to realize about this project, and the FUD is genuine. There is a lot of FUD for Glacier. It's not just, random FUD. The FUD is real. There's real evidence behind the FUD, which is the team is known, they've kind of rug pulled 2 previous projects where they've raised the money. They had the money, they raised up, all the people that wanted to invest into it, they invested. And then they've just abandoned the project. So they've done that twice now. And that's the current FUD this project is facing. And me personally, it's such a low cap project and the vesting is not the best. Just look at the vesting schedule, right? It's okay for a couple of months, but then after that, it gets really, really harsh. You're looking about, so the next unlock is in basically 60 days. And after that, it jumps to 2 million there. The vesting is, they've changed the vesting on here actually. Oh yeah, they have changed the vesting. Well, the vesting is pretty good actually. The vesting is good. I think they've changed it. Okay, so the vesting is good, but the only problem with this project is the FUD behind the project, which if you guys have seen it, I don't know, I can't find it on here, but next live stream I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. The guy basically found out the team behind this project is, he's rugged 2 previous projects where he raised the money, abandoned it. I don't know if he pocketed the money or whatever. And he could be doing the same thing with this. And that's the risk you have to be willing to take, because the project itself looks pretty good in terms of, if you look at the website and what they aim to do, they've got some decent backers as well. Like, for such a low cap project, overall, it looks really good. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with it. They got KuCoin Ventures backing it. They've got UOB Venture Management backing it. They got Aptos. They've got some decent names on here. But like I said, they got Gate.io as well. It all depends on if people will forget the FUD or not. DEAI, this got FUDded. It was one of the most promising projects at one point, right? And it got FUDded, and all the smart money that invested into this ended up selling their bags because they don't want to deal with a team that has a shady background. That's something everyone has to consider. When you look at a team and the team has previous experiences of rug pulls, or they've been a part of rug pulls, what happens? Smart money gets out because they'll just go put their money elsewhere. There's plenty of projects. It's not like we have a shortage of AI projects. There's hundreds, right? So you want to put your money in the best one where you can sleep at night without thinking, is this project going to run tomorrow? And when you see the same thing happen with 01 Labs, the exact same thing, and the same thing is happening right now with GLS. So that's something, you kind of have to make your own decision on. I personally seen this project early. I just didn't invest into it just because of that FUD. I don't like, I'm not going to put my hard-earned money into a project. Crypto is like the scammiest place in the world in terms of investing. People will jump on narratives to make quick money, rug pull, and not give a shit about all the people that just lost money on it. So when making a cool website, it's not hard. Pay someone $100, they'll make you a nice website. So that's that they got aspect sorted. Doxing yourself does make it a little bit better. But if you're a known person that runs projects, a lot of people find that shady. I find it shady. So me personally, I'm not a fan of GLS just based off that reason. But overall, in terms of the vesting schedule is good. The website looks good. The use case is good. But the team is dodgy. So that's something you have to kind of go off on your own choice, my friend. I personally chose not to invest into this. Like, why would you buy this when you can go buy something like Sniffed? It doesn't make sense. Sniffed caters to more narratives. DeFi AI, gaming has bigger backers. The team's doxed. I'd rather just buy this, even though it's 7 times higher market cap. That's the only problem. But you have to take a risk on this. Like, if you want to buy this project, you have to buy something that you can afford to lose. That's what I would do. Because yes, this can go on to do a lot of X's. The vesting is good. The market cap is low. Or you can just get rug pulled like the rest of the previous ones. Def AI. I've seen this. It just launched on Mexi recently. I think it's just trying to catch the narrative. Trying to catch the current narrative. DeFi AI just got added to CoinGecko as a category. And that's where most people are talking about now. And this is what these guys are doing. If at this point of the market, if the team is not doxed, treat it as a trade only, bro. Like I said, when the narrative switches, you're going to see 100 projects now coming out as DeFi AI. You're going to see hundreds of them. Are they genuine? Most of them are not. And, it depends if you want your money tied up on a lot of these projects. Because if this was genuine and it had people invested into it, what did I tell you guys previously? New projects come out when the narrative is hot. They have almost 100% in circulation to attract more investors. They have, they go on the most bullish chain, the most talked about chain, which is, let's say, is Base or Solana. They jump onto those 2 chains, and that's it. That's all they do. So, just treat this as nothing more than a trade, my friend. I would not put my money into stuff like this unless you want to short-term trade it. Omar, good to see you, my friend. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. Swap some Chirp for Propbase. Good move. I'll say it's a good move, yeah. Chirp is like a DGen project. Like, don't go when I made that DGen list, like those DGen lists is a DGen list. They could die, they could do whatever. They can go up 50% 1 week. Like, look at AMU. AMU pumped 4x from 3x after I made the video, and now it's just dumped back down to previous lows. That's what happens with these coins. When the market gets hot, they rally. Don't need a lot of money to push it. But then when the market takes a stumble, they get hit hard. So you have to take that in consideration with these DGen coins. Don't put anything more than, if you're looking at these DGen coins every day, you have over invested into them. That's how I look at it. You put the amount of money that you don't have, you don't even want to look at, you don't even care. Whatever happens to you, come back in a couple of months, look at them. That's how you should treat these DGen coins. Apart from Sniffed, I think Sniffed will do very well. The rest of them are all DGen. I think Chirply is still good though. Johnny, good to see you, my friend. Yes. This guy is a brick and shiller, bro. Fucking hell. Cook, good to see you as well. Delario, good to see you, buddy. Crypto Lexi, good to see you. What do I think about Alt has to get more attention with their marketing efforts? I don't think it's specifically Alt alone. I think right now the entire market is kind of stumbling, including all these AI coins that everyone was bullish on. Most of them are not really doing anything. For example, let's go look at, apart from some of these virtual, even virtual, look, virtual took a massive dump as well. So it's just like the entire AI sector has kind of cooled off. I mean, just look at this. Virtual is down 5%. AIXBT just got listed on Binance, still down. Game 20%, Luna 20%. Like all of these top virtual coins are down in the short term. I think the AI agent narrative has taken a massive stumble, and the reason is because they got pumped by retail. Retail came in, pumped the shit out of them, and then now retail got shaken out, and that's why you're seeing virtual take a massive correction. It's like a 60% correction from the highs to the lows. And that was mainly because retail pumped this up, maybe from here all the way to up here. And then when the market got bearish, they all got shaken out and then we rallied back up. But it's not alt specifically. And, alt is struggling at the moment. I can admit that. But like I said, alt long term will do very well. You guys cannot judge a project at the moment because dominance is at near the all-time highs. This is not Altseason territory, So yes, some of these altcoins might be doing better than the others. For example, Sensei is doing okay. What did I just do? Sensei is sitting at almost 0.05. It took a little stumble, but it's holding off well. But in reality, dominance is far too high for us to be talking about Altseason. So that's something you have to take in consideration. I don't think you can judge a project at the moment because dominance is near the all-time highs. Look at it. It's like 0.2, well, less than 2 away from the all-time highs. So I think it's too early to be talking about marketing or whatever, because in reality, when Altseason starts, what people do is, and this is what I used to do as well. Just back in 2023, this is what I was doing. People will go when the narrative gets hot. Let's say AI becomes hot, right? Most of them will pump initially, and then on CoinGecko, you're gonna see a few that's not pumping. They're up like maybe 1x, 2x in the short term. What people do is they go and put their money into the ones that haven't pumped yet. They just buy anything AI at that point. So all of them pump at the same time. They all pump. Some of them pump more than others, but they all pump together. So when Altseason starts, every single one of your coins will pump. I mean, when the market got bullish in December, what did Alt do? Alt had this massive green candle, almost to 30 cents. If you got in here around 8 cents, some people got in, I told you guys after the 16th, buy, because that's when the unlock was. The unlock came, it came down to about 0.75 or some shit. All my orders hit. And then from there, it went on to do like a 5-6x or 4-5x when the market got bullish. Obviously, when the market got bearish and Fed Powell fucked everyone up, it just had a correction. This is normal. Every single altcoin had this correction. Look, Propbase rallied in December, had this correction. Sensei rallied in December, had this correction. I can find you any single coin. They've done the exact same thing. So it's not anything out of the ordinary. Mavia had this pump, had this massive correction. It's not all specifically. It's just the market right now. You're seeing XRP pump. You're seeing CH bar and all these other old coins, relics pump, and you're thinking that the whole market is doing the same thing. In reality, the entire market is not doing fuck all. It's only selective few coins that are pumping. And when you go on to and you see people talking about XRP is pumping, doesn't cater to the whole narrative, the whole altcoin market. And you're seeing that because dominance is at almost the all-time highs. So we haven't entered that phase of the cycle where you could say that it's Altseason time. It's not there yet. That's why you have to be patient and just wait, because the money flow will get to us at some point. And when it did, when dominance was around down here, Alt pumped 5-6x, Sensei pumped 12x, Propbase pumped like 2-3x. Relio pumped, I don't know how much Relio pumped, like 3x or some shit. All of the coins pumped. So, you have to just be patient. That's all it takes. It takes some patience to wait. Dominance is far too high to be, to have an alt season for our low caps to pump. Like, alt is still classed as a low cap. Sensei is still a low cap. All, the star Nifty is still a low cap. We are last at the table, but we make the most money. That's what you have to realize. We're last on the list, but we make the most money. This is, when it gets to our turn, we make the millions, the hundreds of grands. People are, screaming about XRP doing a 5-6x, which is crazy. When in 1 month, Sensei done a 12x, ATR done a 7x, all these other coins done stupid gains. And people are excited about XRP doing a 5 to 6x. It just hasn't been our turn yet. Let's see. You just have to be wait. It takes a bit of patience to wait. That's it. When it gets to our turn, trust me, all of these coins are gonna pump. And you've seen it all in December. When December the market got bullish, AI got a little bit bullish. It wasn't AI the whole sector. It was mainly AI agents, and all is an AI agent coin. And it pumped. It done his job. It pumped very well. So did Sensei. So many some of the other AI coins. Tectum taking a dive, buying more if it dips below 4. I mean, I'm not currently buying no more Tectum, bro. I'm probably like break even on Tectum now, I would say. Possibly break. Yeah, I think I am break even. Maybe slightly down or something, but I'm not buying no more of this shit, bro. Like, as soon as this shit pumps, I'm gonna get rid of it. I think it will pump once the mainnet is live, once they testnet is done, and the mainnet is live in February. I think it will have a decent pump. Layer 1's obviously not the main subject at the moment. Most of them are struggling. If Ethereum's struggling as a layer 1, you can't expect Tectum to do well as a layer 1, but ideally the money flow will get to Tectum at some point. But I'm not buying any more of this shit. I know the team is just too shit. I'm not buying no more Tectum personally. I think it is 3 a.m. for him. I think Tectum will reach $100. Yes, I think $100 is very realistic for Tectum. I was expecting a few hundred back in when it was sitting around $10 was a 10x. Now a 20x for Tectum at this point I think is very achievable. Most layer 1s do well, but only one that mainnet is live. That's it. You need like an ecosystem to be considered as a good layer 1. And layer 1s will always be in crypto as more mass adoption comes. When we get more mass adopted, layer 1s will play a massive role on that aspect. You can't have enough layer 1s in crypto. Is a very important aspect of crypto. At the moment, people are kind of swinging between AI memes and some memes. Everything else is just chilling. They're not doing nothing. They're either going down slightly, pumping slightly, but they're not making any significant moves. You just have to wait for Trump to come in. Once we enter the mania phase, people will start rotating money around. So Trump, he holds a lot of Ethereum himself. His company holds a lot of Ethereum. I think Ethereum's his biggest holding. So Ethereum will have his time, and when Ethereum pumps, dominance will come down, and then we'll have a little alt season. And once we do have an alt season, you guys have to remember to take profits now. You can't just, don't just sit there expecting more and more and more. At the moment, the institutions on Twitter are starting to, they're trying to shake you out. JP Morgan CEO the other day called Bitcoin a Ponzi scheme. That means we haven't had the real pump yet. When they do stuff like that, it means they want to buy your bags off you, because Bitcoin on exchanges have hit an all-time low in terms of supply. There's not a lot of Bitcoin left for these guys to grab. So they will do their best to shake you out, to make you sell your Bitcoin so they can buy it off you. That's what they're doing. And when you see the CEO of these big banks calling Bitcoin a scam, that's your signal to start buying, not to start selling. Because at the heights, when they selling, they're going to be telling you Bitcoin's going to 500K. But in reality, that's when they're selling. When they shake you out, they're buying. Don't do as they say, do as they do. That famous saying in crypto, it works out very well. When they're telling you to sell your Bitcoin, you should be buying it. You should be buying all the coins that you like, on your list, not selling them. And just a few days ago, when Bitcoin wicked down to 89K, JP Morgan CEO came out and said Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme. And then it doesn't make sense because their bank is partnered with Chainlink. So Chainlink's not a Ponzi scheme, but Bitcoin is stupid. Doesn't make sense. Ross, buddy, good to see you. Hustle, good to see you as well. Steve, good to see you, my friend. What do I think about Laika? Have good backers. Laika is not a bad project. It has a nice website. It's low in market cap. I don't know how low it is now. In terms of big backers, it does not have big backers now. It has Google startups, which is not hard to get. I've seen hundreds of projects with Google startups. So in terms of big backers, they don't have big backers. The use case is very limited. It's like, you have these little analysis type of Laika AI. There he is. But this is being shielded by a lot of influencers, which kind of fueling the rally. It's not a real pump. It's just that on Twitter, it's being shielded by a lot of people. But when you look at backers, Google startups, AWS, they're not really big backers. Avalanche is pretty big. But like I said, it's just an incubation. It's not hard at all, trust me. A lot of projects have that. But it's like a good tool to use. I just don't see the point of investing into it. I track whale wallets. You don't need the token to do this stuff. You can just use it. Get wallet insights, personal AI alerts, stuff like this. I would say this is more useful if it's good, because a lot of these AI stuff and these bots, they're not good. They're good for a couple of months, and then obviously better bots come out and they outplay them. But it has a cool website, and that's probably what's fueling the pump, along with a lot of paid shillings. There's quite a lot of paid shillings on Twitter, I'll admit. But overall, it's not a bad project at all. It's one of those. I look at this and SAI as projects that you use rather than invest into. It's like DexCheck. A lot of people were shilling DexCheck at one point, but in reality, DexCheck was never a good investment. People just use the tool, and Sharp AI is very similar to that. Just use it. AI-powered crypto super app. Just use the app. You don't need to invest in the token. What does holding this token do for you? Unless it has a specific token utility that I'm not aware of, why do you need to hold the token? I'm confused. That's where token utility becomes a massive indicator. Propbase, you need to hold the tokens and stake it in order to get access to the properties they bring on board. There's plenty of users using it, of course. It's a good website, it's very good to use. But in terms of, I would say this one has buzzwords with the backers, and that's probably why it's being shielded a little bit on Twitter. This is being shielded a lot as well, by the way, which is kind of fueling a nice pump. But it's had, let's say 4.5x pump, which is not bad at all. But I would say I would rather invest into this over Laika, and they're quite similar in market cap, I'm pretty sure. But I would rather buy Sharp AI over Laika AI, and they're very similar in market cap. If I had to buy any of these two, I would buy this one personally. But yeah, it's like DexCheck, bro. I've explained this story so many times. You can use DexCheck without investing in the token, unless you want access to the launchpad. That's it. You can use Sharp AI without having to invest in the token. So what's the point of having a token? It's pointless. It's just for the team to make a little bit of money, pretty much. AI gaming would be looking exactly within the project. Does Carrot integrate AI considerable? I don't really think Carrot is classed as AI gaming. I think there's quite a few good AI gaming. Beam is AI gaming. Vanry is AI gaming. Epic is AI gaming. Sniff is AI gaming. What else? G Swift now is AI gaming. There's a few good AI gaming, and I think AI gaming will have a massive pump at some point. And the reason I say this is because, number one, NVIDIA is creating gaming chips, which is going to be massive for the gaming sector. What's the other company? Elon Musk is making, with his Grok technology, he's making AI gaming. He's already said it's going to be the future. He plays a massive role in that type of stuff, And I think Meta has always been creating AI and gaming. And that's where the money is going to flow into at some point. And that's why I'm so bullish on Sniff. I'm so bullish on Sensei. And I'm bullish on AGI as well because, AGI said they're going to bring back their gaming aspect this year. They've just launched an AI agent launchpad, which has good token utility. You can own the agents, rent them out, whatever you have to do. It has good utility because you have to use the AGI token to use it, to utilize it. You got Sniff, which is AI gaming, backed by some big backers. Team is active. They give very good updates, and it's like you can also use it for DeFi as well. DeFi AI. Look at Griffin now. Griffin is making some massive moves today. Griffin just made a purchase of some, I don't know what it was, coffee beans or something. Someone asked it to buy some coffee beans for him, and he bought it. He carried out that transaction. That's where DeFi AI takes a massive role. Imagine people are lazy, right? So you have to think, where can agents be used? Most of these agents in that's coming out now, they're all just bullshit. They don't even have a product. They're just there to catch the hype, and most of them will disappear. Very few will stick around. And for example, look at Sensei. Sensei can be used in so many different places. It can be used in gaming to create NPCs. You can use it in healthcare. You can use it, in so many different places because the technology is unique, and that's why Sensei will be around for a long time, even maybe in the next cycle. Some of these projects will not be around for more than a couple of months. Treat them as trades, especially when they don't have a docs team. That's like one of the biggest red flags in these AI agents. Mavia and MK'd have much potential. Better to look at low caps in the session. Mavia and MK'd have much potential. MK'd has pumped a lot recently, mainly fueled by House of Crypto. I personally would not invest into this. I think it's a good project, but sitting at 53 million, like, come on, bro. I would not be buying this now. Look how much you've kind of missed the boat. Just go look for something else. Like, people, what they do oftentimes is they like to jump on the bandwagon. Instead, what you should do is find the next one instead of jumping on the bandwagon. It's too late now. This is too late. 53 million market cap is high. Yes, this is going to do another 10x, but another 10x for these fuckers is like 300x or some shit. Maybe less, let's say 60, 70, 80, 100x, whatever it is for these guys. They make good money. You're going to be buying over here, and another 10x is not even guaranteed for this. Keep that in mind. But I would rather buy, in terms of Mavia, I would buy OTK at these prices. I think OTK is massively undervalued. Massively undervalued. I'm going to pick up some OTK. $6 million in market cap, which is, they're going to get more exchange listings. I think one of the main reasons people don't like this project is because they only got KuCoin, but they are going to get more exchange. And this is, people don't realize this. And I hear everyone that holds Mavia an exchange listing at the wrong time is fucking pointless. They don't realize this. Look at Cookie. Cookie just got an exchange listing at the Binance listing, the top exchange in crypto. It's just gotten a Binance listing. Look what happened to it. It done fuck all. It pumped 50% and just dumped back down the next couple of days. This is the pump he caused. It pumped all the way to 72 cents and then got sold off aggressively to 41 cents. And now it's coming, it pumped again when the market got bullish and dumped again. And exchange listing does fuck all. And there's plenty of other ones. AIXBT, this bot here got listed on Binance as well. This one has a bigger pump than the other one, but this is because this is actually, people actually take this bot very serious. I would say this is probably a worst example, but this bot is very serious compared to Cookie. Cookie dumped instantly at the exchange listings. Parcel got listed on Coinbase. What the fuck did he do? He didn't do nothing. Parcel got listed on Coinbase. It went from 35 cents. Well, it got listed at 40 and it pumped to 57 and just dumped all the way back down because RWA is not a hot narrative. I guarantee you, if Parcel just waited and got this exchange listing during the RWA season, this would have done an extra 5x or something. That's a big difference. You either get a 5x or you get like a 30, 50% pump. So when people that's holding Mavia keeps calling for a Binance listing, yes, they can get a Binance listing, but because no one cares about gaming at the moment, what the fuck is he going to do? He's going to pump 30%, 40%. The insiders are going to buy bags. And then once the announcement comes out, they're going to, when retail start buying, they're going to sell on retail. That's what happens every time. However, during a hot gaming season where gaming is the main, narrative, if Mavia was to get a Binance listing, you can do a 5x or 10x. That's the difference. And when people keep screaming for OTK to get these more exchange listings, it's not going to do nothing for OTK. It's going to pump 20, 30% if they go get Mexi or some shit exchange. And then it's just going to dump back down. So what was that? What was that exchange listing even for? It's pointless. It matters about the timing and the narrative at the time. And and exchange listings are not that important until it's the right time. It has to be the right time. Yeah, prop chain is very similar to Propbase, but I personally like Propbase more. Prop chain is a bit slower, but it's not a bad project though. Lingo is very good, but only for the first 3 months. After that, the unlock start, so it most likely will start taking a good hit. Sing, good to see you. C-Sense, Timo, Lexa, good to see you as well, buddy. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Sing's good to see you as well, buddy. Yo, boy, he's spamming Bricken, bro. Fucking hell. Where's my mods at today? Jobin, good to see you as well. Dyson, good to see you. How much would you say should we invest in the market as of now? I would be mostly in the markets now, bro. I always like to have some cash on the side, maybe for black swans or unexpected random dumps. And I never want to be 100% in the markets because you're gonna have trading opportunities. You're gonna have new coins coming out. So I never stay 100% in the markets ever, because the people that's sorry about that. People that's 100% in the markets panic when the market goes down. People that have cash on the side take advantage when the market goes down. If you've been watching me for the past year now, that I've been streaming less than a year, let's say, I've always said, always have cash on the side. I've been in the markets for almost 2 cycles, 3 cycles now. This is my 3rd cycle. And, when you have 100% in the markets, you become very emotional. When the market dumps, you have no money to buy. So then what happens is you just start calling the project scams because they're not pumping, and then you start selling too early. How many of you guys have sold a project and then as soon as you sold, 2 weeks later, it went on to do a 10x or some shit? I guarantee it's happened to quite a lot of you. And that's what happens when you're 100% in the markets. When you have cash on the side, you take advantage of those dumps, and you don't have that, that full emotional aspect of it. So that's why I never be 100% in the markets. You can use your spare cash for trades. You can use it, to take advantage of dumps. That's what I always do. I never stay 100% in the markets, but I am mostly in. Mostly in. How much longer does it take for low caps to pump compared to high caps? So it normally works is you have Bitcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum's struggling right now. You have XRP and all these other high caps pumping way more than Ethereum. Solana's pumped. XRP, ADA, Cardano. I mean, they're the same shit. I mean, HBAR, Sui, all of these are pumping. They're taking a lot of liquidity away from Ethereum, because Ethereum has not done fuck all for the past year now, realistically. They're still the second biggest chain after Solana in terms of TVL and volume, but still, it's not moving. So once the high caps start moving, because Ethereum is the biggest, it does depend. When dominance goes up, and when dominance goes down, is when Ethereum pumps. That's how it normally works. If Ethereum starts pumping here, dominance will go down as well. But now because XRP is pumping, maybe that's why XRP is the 3rd biggest asset in crypto now. Maybe that's why dominance is going down. It's not going down because our low caps are pumping. It's going down because fucking XRP is pumping. That's mainly what it is. So it takes them that plays a massive role. But it normally our low caps are last, my friends, are last. but we make the most amount of money. We take the most risk, but we get rewarded the most. You could have just held Bitcoin and made like a 5x, 6x all this time, where you could buy these low caps and make 50 to 100x. That's the difference. But we take on more risk because we go down way more than Bitcoin goes down. We go up way more than Bitcoin goes down. But Bitcoin holds its gains, whereas all altcoins don't. Like, for example, a perfect example is OTK. OTK, when the market got bullish, pumped to 5 cents. It won't show on here, but it pumped to 5 cents. And then when the market got bearish, it gave all the gains back to the markets. Again, when the market got bullish back in June times, July times, OTK rallied hard to close to 5-6 cents almost. I don't know why it doesn't show on here. And then gave all the gains back. And then the same thing, it's probably going to rally again. And then, if you enter Altseason, it will continue to rally. But if you don't, this is going to give all the gains back. Gaming is dead, completely dead. It's not OTK, it's not Mavia, it's not Carrot, it's none of them. It's just the sector is dead. There's no interest in gaming at the moment. And, you kind of want to be taking advantage of, that sector that's the most dead, because they all pump at some point. Gaming will pump at some point. And if you're buying slowly now, you will be rewarded at some point this year, in my opinion. But, do you have the heart to hold these projects while everything else pumps and the gaming is just stuck there? If you have that heart, you will be rewarded. If you don't, then don't buy gaming. That's as simple as that. Like, I don't expect gaming to move for at least another couple of months. When the market gets bullish, all of them pump. Mavia will pump, OTK will pump. Market got bullish, it pumped aggressively. When Sandbox and all these other relics started pumping, OTK rallied hard as well. It follows the general market. That's all it is. You kind of want coins that follow the general market. When the market gets bullish, you want them to at least have a little pump. That's what you guys have to see. How do you feel about gaming narrative? Do you think is explode? I think it will explode in 2025. Yes, my friend, definitely. Do I think Artfi can do well? Vesting is not concerning now. Less than 2x dilution for this year, or would it be rather go with Bitcoin? Me personally, I don't really like Artfi. There's actually a better coin coming out than Artfi very soon. I'm not a fan of the vesting. Now, you say vesting is not a problem. That's subjective, because when I look at the vesting, I think is a massive problem. Well, you look at it as less than 2x, but I look at it in the sense where how much of the token is allocated to the people that's holding it. When you look at Artfi, how much of the token is allocated to early investors? Let's have a look. In general, seed 10%, team 11%, community or pre-seed 9%, treasuries, another word for dumping, strategic, round, advisors, public, and airdrops. These ones are done, but they're only like 1-2% together. But there's a lot of tokens being added in. That's currently, I don't know why it's telling you is 2 million here, because this doesn't include the dilution. In reality, the market cap for this is 8 million. So it's no longer a low cap for sure. But let's see. Let's say till August. Let's say till August, right, to be safe. Till August, yeah, less than 2x dilution. Just less than 2x dilution. For me personally, look how much tokens are being unlocked. Advisors, strategic, treasuries, pre-seed, community, rewards, art, ecosystem, marketing. That's a lot of selling pressure. I don't know if the volume is good. Let's put some volume on this. 200k volume, not very good volume, my friend. So can it absorb it? Probably can. But Su's pumping. Doesn't look like this is riding off the Su wave at the moment. But this can pump at some point, in my opinion. It can pump. If you want to be safer, I would go with Bricken. If you want to be a little bit more DJ, and go with Artfi. What do you think about Andy on Blast? It had a very nice pullback, and Blast will release bullish news soon. Yeah, so if Blast pumps, Tristan, the first thing they're going to do is go to the main meme on that chain, which is Andy on Blast. And I think Blast is pretty good. And the reason Blast is kind of struggling is because it's a layer 2 to Ethereum, and Ethereum is struggling. That's all it is. Ethereum struggling, the layer 2s are struggling. That's all it is. When Ethereum pumps, its layer 2s will also pump. The money will flow into the layer 2s. It's as simple as that. And when Blast pumps, Andy on Blast will do well as well. Frog, my friend, good to see you. Wrecked Fencer. What does that mean? Is Carrot American-based project? I don't think it is. I don't know where they're from because the team for Carrot isn't doxed. The team's not doxed. I don't know where they're from. I don't think anyone knows where they're from. So I don't really know, to be honest with you, my friend. Sheldon on Crypto Banter briefly mentioned Metahorse. Could he possibly be a sleeping giant once gaming takes off? I'm telling you, my friend, Metahorse Unity will be a black horse in. This is, bro, just compare this to all the other DGen projects that everyone else is telling you to buy. This has been outperforming every single one of them. And people can say it's me, my community. My community cannot pump this every fucking day, bro. When the market got bullish, for a split second, this went to like 0.027. That's like a 6x from the lows, from the exact lows. I don't know why, but on exchanges, there's always, it dips a bit more and it pumps a bit more. It doesn't show it on here though. But it's done a 6x in that period of time when the market got bullish from November to like mid-December. And they continuously working, continuously updating. Most other gaming projects during this period, because the price action been so shit, they're all just fucking zoomed down, just nothing. They're not posting. These guys are developing every single day. Just look at this. They've got some big announcement in 3 days. They're continuously doing airdrops. They got new exchange listing very soon that they announced. They're giving out NFTs, and that's what you want in a low cap project. Even if they fucking posted NFTs or whatever, it shows the team is still active and they're still building. They've just got listed on Aerodome on Base. People be sleeping on these projects, but I think Unity will surprise a lot of people when the game takes off. I think it will. It has 3 different games, has all the backers, big backers. You know, they show it. It's not like they're just backing them. There's like strategic partnerships. Like, you know, not Base, sorry, but Beam gives them regular shoutouts, which is going to be massive. Or Naka's trending. I don't know why. But yeah, Metahorse is going to do very well, guys. Just accumulate slowly. Make sure it's not too big of your portfolio. For me, it's 1%, maybe like 1.2 or some shit. Very small amount. I've just been adding on the previous dip. But I'm very bullish on this project. As a low cap project, I don't think you can go wrong with this because you kind of already seen when the market got bullish, this got bullish along with the markets. You see a lot of other games, like look at ICNX. This project is dog shit. And if you go on my list, right, let's just go over my list of the projects I told you is shit. Look, what the fuck has this done? For the past 3 months, this hasn't done nothing. I don't even think it pumped 2x. It pumped from 3, or it just pumped over 2x, 2.5x, let's say, or 2x actually, 0.4, yeah, to 2x, and just gave all the gains back. I told you some of these projects are just terrible, and this is one of them. And this has been on my, look at MinLayer. They don't update. They don't post nothing. They just post random bullshit with no real developments. Like, what the fuck is this? Bro, you don't need to be posting shit like that. Look at MinLayer. I told you guys this project was dog shit. Look what happened to MinLayer. It's sitting at a new all-time low. If you're fucking low. But just look at my list. Let's give it a Quonks. I actually like Quonks now. But look at this list, not worth section, right? Go look at the charts and tell me majority of them are not doing well, my friend. Majority of them are not. Maybe one of these in here, maybe they're outperforming the markets, my expectations. But majority of these coins are not doing fuck all. MinLayer is a prime example. Just put in a new low a few days ago. Look at this. This is a dog shit project. And there's plenty more over here, bro. Let's look at Space Mesh because a lot of people is bullish on this shit. I want to see what he's doing. Oh, it's fucking dead. Yep. It's fucking dead. You see what I'm saying? And people don't realize like the value that you guys get on this YouTube channel from telling you, look how much people was telling you to buy MinLayer, telling you to buy PZP, telling you to buy Octaspace. Look at fucking Octaspace. What the fuck has Octaspace done? Hasn't done nothing. It's just, just look at the charts. When the market got bullish, it didn't do nothing. And now it's had a little 10% pump. Whoa. 10% pump after dropping 50%. Look at Dynex. I told you guys Dynex was dog shit. Look where it's at now. It's fucking dying slowly. Sitting at 17 cents where people are telling you to buy this shit. Fucking up here. Somewhere up here. Dynex, when the fucking CEO or whatever that guy came on my stream trying to show this, I told you guys this project is dog shit. Imagine I fell for the trap and said, he knows how to sell his project, right? You would have been down fucking stupid amounts of money. And that's the value you guys get. And you guys don't even realize it. All these projects I'm telling you is shit. They're shit for a reason. They're not going to do well because they rely on two factors to pump. XRP's on here actually. The XRP pumped. Cardano pumped. But these guys were shit. Like, people don't realize if it wasn't for Trump, sorry guys, my internet is bugging out. I don't know what the fuck's happening to it today. Let's just go over some of the questions. Hold on, let me just go over. Fucking hell, bro. There's a lot of donations. All right, let me just wrap up some of the things. What do I think about Mode? I think Mode is a very good project. Unfortunately, it has pumped a bit too much, but in terms of actual product, and utility, I think Mode is very, very good. It caters to the DeFi AI narrative, AI agent / DeFi. I haven't tried out the product, but Mode does look very good. It will happen for sure. It would happen for sure. T13, good to see you, buddy. S&P 500 monthly 1 month. I'll answer the question 25 check. S&P 500 on monthly RSI is like 1 month after the crash in 2021. Yeah, because the S&P 500 got went into extreme fear, even though it only dropped like 8%. But 8% for the S&P is like 50% for us Bitcoiners, or 30% or 20%. Yeah, guys, listen, smash the likes. Smash the likes. I am going to be very active on Twitter now. I feel like I need to be way more active on Twitter. So, just expect regular live streams, regular videos from now on, because I took a little break, but I need to get back on it, man. I need to get serious now. Are you holding Nyan? I am holding some Nyan, yes. I am holding some Nyan. I think it has potential as a Solana gaming play. But like I said, don't bet your money on gaming pumping anytime soon. So when you buy gaming projects, expect to hold them for a few months and it might not do nothing while the rest of the market goes up. Just expect that. Jay, good to see you as well, buddy. Appreciate the $5, my friend. I have another one I've been looking forward to asking you about. Thoughts on Shalum? Appreciate. Let's have a look at Shalum, my friend. Shalum. I think I might have looked into this. It reminds me of an RWA project that. Let's just clarify. Oh, AI infrastructure deepen. Okay. TVL, not bad. 8,000 partners apparently. 62,000 users. Let's just look at the basic stuff first. Okay, so it's always a brand new project. Okay, brand new project. KuCoin, Mexi, BingX. So they got tier 2. If you have KuCoin, is normally a green flag, just because the criteria to get onto KuCoin is quite high. So you have to be like somewhat of a legit project to get listed on KuCoin. So that's one red flag. I mean, green flag, sorry. So they got a launch pad, very bullish. Node, they got nodes. I think this looks good overall. It's got a Certic audit, very good as well. There's Chain GPT. This kind of reminds me of Chain GPT as well in a sense. I need to know if the team is doxed or not. That's probably one aspect that we have to look at. So this is the encryption. Oh, they're encrypted as well. So this is similar to DEAI. So I'm sure you can build dApps on this as well. It looks pretty good overall, my friend. Actually, it looks pretty good. BNB chain. I'll have to see if the BNB chain backs this, because if they do, then should give you a little bit more credibility. The fact that there's no docs team behind it is quite worrying. But overall, this doesn't look bad at all, my friend. As a deepin project, I might just trade this when deepin takes off. I need to look at the vessel schedule. Chart looks okay. Chart doesn't look bad at all. Fucking hell, man. Get rid of that. Let's look at the vesting real quick. Okay, so liquidity, ecosystem marketing, Seed is going to get their tokens in 41 days. ChainGPT private, that makes sense. So this looks like I think this might be ChainGPT's partner or something in a sense. Has a 4x dilution, is quite high in my opinion. Yeah, I wouldn't buy this, my friend. Dilution is quite heavy. Yeah, I would personally like just don't buy this now. Let this kind of play out, and then when deepin takes off, then I would buy it. Did you buy Propbase at 2 cents after the first big pump for like 5 cents? No, I didn't even buy. I bought Propbase. I bought somewhere like 0.72. So I don't know. I think I'm probably down on Propbase, to be fair. I don't really. My first bag was at 0.72 around these times. I bought some at 0.06, and I've just been DCAing slowly recently. Like not slowly, but I would say heavy. But recently I've been DCAing a lot more. I bought some around 9 cents. I bought some around 8 cents, but I've been buying a lot more now. So I would say I'm close to break even, maybe around these times. But Propbase has a lot of room to grow. It's only sitting at 27 million, and the vesting schedule is pretty good as well. Agent Tank has amazing utility, but no docs team, I think. Agent Tank was called in my group as a trade. I did call it as well. I put it in the group when it was sitting around 16, 17 million. And I don't know if people bought it or not. And it pumped to like 50 million yesterday. So I literally like a day before it pumped, I put it in the group. I said, if you can get a good time on this, get in. It's a very good project, good utility. I do like the utility behind Agent Tank, yes. As long as there's a good product, it doesn't matter about the team docs or not. Based AI has some of the best product in terms of the AI agents in the space. They don't have a docs team. Doesn't always matter. But I wouldn't hold the teams. If a project don't have a docs team, I tend not to hold it for too long. Agent Tank, I kind of traded it. I think I don't know what price is that now though. Been doing research. BRK is a beast. Any reason why it wouldn't crash this cycle? Also, I couldn't find where alt team is doxed. Let's go over the alt team first, aspect first, just so you can understand it. So there's a difference between alt and an alt foundation. You have to go on alt foundation, and you have to go on about, and it will show you all the team members. Like alt is a fully registered company with US patents. The CEO Max Lee has over 200 patents worldwide. Like these guys have a lot of connections. This guy is a legit guy. The team, they have a massive team. They don't just have a small team, they have a massive team. So, leadership, advisory, there's quite a lot. quite a lot. But if you research Max Lee, like this guy has a lot. I think he has over 200 patents worldwide, and he's got 2 US patents for Alt itself. And these guys are a registered company as well. Now, because people don't really look at the Alt Foundation part, they kind of miss out the ecosystem of Alt. They don't realize that they provide the storage for the BNB chain. They partner with Tencent Cloud, which is one of the biggest companies in Asia in terms of AI. Massive company. Dell Technologies, Lenovo, Seagate. Seagate is another massive company as well. They have Appco. They have, Appco. I'm sure everyone knows about Appco. Appco's using the AI agents. Dell, Lenovo are using the AI agents. Like good projects, price action catches up with them. You have, what other projects they have on here? Let's see. But the ecosystem is massive. You have Optimism. You have AI Tech partner with them. You have, there's a few other big ones. Zilliqa. Everyone knows about Zilliqa. You have Minima. Minima's another big company. Not big, but they have, it's a pretty good company. Pet AI. I don't know if you guys heard of Space and Time, IoTex, Nuclei, Laika's partnered with them as well. Akash. There's, Original Gamers Life. I'm sure you guys know about that company as well. Sushi Swap. So they have a massive ecosystem. So the team is docs, my friend. Let's look at BRK real quick. Bro, what's wrong with my internet? Oh, broccoli. Oh, I hope it's not fucking broccoli, bro. I'm sure that broccoli. BRK is a beast. Are you talking about this? What the fuck is this? Bro, how is this a beast? It's sitting at 200k market cap with 1.6k volume. What the fuck is this? I don't even want to click on this, bro, because I might get fucking hacked. But I hope you didn't waste your $5 for this, bro. What the fuck is this? Clarify this is the right token, bro, because what the fuck is this? No, that's not it, bro. RD was also called by my Solana guy. It doesn't look that bad as a robotic company. It's very degen, but it's not bad at all. Synthesis 1 or OTK, my big loss, should I sell? No, I wouldn't. I don't know about Synthesis 1. It tends to pump with the market, SNS, but I just don't see the use case being used a lot. Like, there's not a lot of use case behind it. Like, OTK, I'll definitely hold because when the gaming run takes off, it will move up a lot. And if anything, just buy a bit more OTK to bring the averages down. I think OTK long term will do very well. There's nothing wrong with OTK at all. The volume is quite shit. That's probably why people get scared. But like I said, the volume is shit because gaming is dead. It's not because OTK is shit. OTK, like when Cardano open, this is like the difference, right? When something's pumping, it gets unnoticed. I mean, every little thing gets noticed as very bullish. Cardano is pumping now, right? He partnered with Barcelona Football Club, and everyone thought, "Whoa, Barcelona, that's massive, bro!" Right? And then you see OTK partnering with fucking PSG because gaming is dead. He just goes unnoticed. Like PSG is one of the biggest football clubs, billions of dollars, and they just partner with them, and they go on and act nothing. That's the difference. Like OTK is not a scam in any regard. You can't be backed by the Solana Foundation, shouted out by Solana consistently, get partnerships with PSG, one of the biggest football clubs in the world, and be called a scam. It's just the narrative is dead. If you, like I said, if you can't hold your bags for a couple of months, might not do nothing, might pump here and there, then don't buy gaming. As simple as that. Gaming is not doing anything now. It will take off at some point this year. But in terms of now, currently, gaming is dead, completely dead. If you look at most gaming projects across the board, go to CoinGecko, go look at the categories and look at gaming. I guarantee you is all in the minuses. It's dead. Has nothing to do with specific projects. Nothing at all. Just because OTK is not pumping now does not make it a scam, or because the volume is low. It's just that no one cares about gaming at the moment. Every single category, every single narrative in the crypto space right now is fighting for liquidity. And only one, maybe two places can have that liquidity. At the moment is AI and is meme coins. AI memes, whatever. Those two are having the main liquidity at the moment. Layer ones, layer twos, gaming, fucking what DeFi. These guys are getting no liquidity at all. That's why they're not pumping, they're not doing nothing. And oftentimes, when they don't do nothing and they're not pumping and they see other places pump, they start thinking these projects are scams. But in reality, every single crypto narrative is fighting for liquidity. There's only a few winners. But then, like I said, when Altseason comes, the liquidity goes from narrative to narrative. So there's going to be a period of time where every single YouTuber in the world is going to be talking about gaming. There's going to be a time where every single YouTuber is going to be talking about AI, RWA, memes, etc. That's how it works. You have to be patient enough to wait through that time. Cryptos, you don't get rich quick easily, bro. If that's the case, everyone will be rich. The whole value of being rich is that it's difficult. And difficult stuff takes patience. Crypto is one of those shits. If you want to go gamble and try and make $1 million tomorrow, go gamble on some meme coin. Guarantee you'll lose a lot of money. Guarantee you. Unless you're an insider, you're not making money in memes, bro. I traded memes for a while. Even me, in 3 cycles experience, and I have good insiders as well, I still made fuck all on meme coins. You guys, just buy a hype, whatever you see trending, and you end up losing money. You're definitely not going to make money on meme coins. Meme coins is an insider shit. If you have no insiders, you're not going to make much money, bro. Because why would you go buy a random meme coin? Well, because some guy on Twitter told you to. No. The people that tell you to buy meme coin is they either pay people. For example, someone. Let's say one of my friends made a meme coin. Is telling me, I'm going to pay such and such and such to shill this in their group. Because that's how you pump these meme coins. You have to pay people, pay these shillers, Twitter shillers, Telegram shillers, whatever. They shill it and it pumps, but you get in before that pump, and that's where the insider aspect comes in. If you don't have that, you're going to struggle to make money on meme coins. So that's why we go to utility, where we don't need insider. We buy quality projects and wait for them to pump. When the market got bullish, every single one of our coins pumped, every single one. Right now, the market is not bullish because dominance is very high, too high. That's all it is. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. This shit is not rocket science. Most people just don't have the patience to wait for their coins to pump. HLS Crypto, my friend, very good to see you guys. Make sure to check out his channel. Mavia and Supra. I do like Mavia. I think it'll do well, but like I just explained to people, you have to be kind of willing. You have to have a bit of heart to actually buy gaming projects now. Yes, Mavia pumped in the short term, but is this sustainable? We'll probably see. If Bitcoin moves up, Mavia will move up along, because I think most of the selling pressure, it kind of formed the double bottom over here before it had that aggressive move up. But if it can hold this region, it will most likely continue to go up. And I think Supra will do well overall. I haven't looked into the vesting schedule too closely, but at the moment, the chart for Supra is looking like it wants to come down a bit more. So I would potentially wait on Supra. If it goes down enough, I would potentially buy a bag myself, but let's just see. I would class DGen. I would say DGen, but it has the potential to grow a lot. XCNC. What the fuck is that? XCN. What is that? Let's see. XCN. So what the fuck is this pumping? Is this real, bro? What the fuck is this? Why is this just pumped 200%? Sensei outperformed this coin. I don't think so. The fuck are you on about, bro? This pumped. How much is this pumped the last day? This is pumped 8x. Sensei pumped 12x, so it has outperformed this. I don't know what the fuck happened to this. But why is this coin? Let's have a look. The backbone of decentralized Web3. Yeah, this is shit. XNN decentralized governance. Bro, what the fuck is this? This is probably just a last minute. I guarantee you in a few weeks, this project is going to rug pull. Or he's just going to die back down. What kind of fucking green candle is this? Yeah, this pumped like a 4x, 5x. Oh, yes, Sensei has outperformed this, my friend. This is a fucking $400 million coin. What the fuck even is this? And why has it pumped so much? Has something happened? This looks like it's pure manipulation, bro. Failed to announce January clients use. I think my internet's tweaking, bro. This coin is dog shit. I wouldn't buy it, bro. People just, why would you even buy that shit, anyways? What do I think about FLT? I don't think it's a bad project, but the vesting is horrible, bro. I wouldn't touch it. Satoshi. I think stuff on virtuals is not too bad. Satoshi. Bro, this ain't even on CoinGecko, but it's not getting no Binance listing, bro. Fuck. Mugen, good to see you, bro. These top picks have taken a major hit since March 2024. Do you think they will all surpass their March highs when Altseason? I think so, yeah. I genuinely think they will, yeah. Some of them will, not all of them. Some of them will. But then, for example, some of these, like, all you need is like a 2x, well, a 3-4x for like AI tech to reach its all-time highs. Or less, actually more than that. Let's say like a 6-7x. Some of them will, yes. Some of them won't. New to the channel, love it. Thoughts on CDFI and the incubation program day 20x on release. CDFI is good if you can get a bigger allocation. Then yes, but it's hard to get the top allocation, for CDFI. You have to have a lot of tokens, and it's quite expensive at the moment as well. So some of them will do well, yes, but not all of them though. Some of the incubated projects will do well, but most of them won't. It all depends on which ones are good. That's all it depends on. And most of these launch pads give you the bare minimum allocation, bro. You might get 500 max. Boys, smash the like button. Let's get to at least 100 likes at least. Black, good to see you, brother. How you doing? Casper is getting. I heard rumors. Yes, I heard rumors. Casper is getting listed on, and even if it gets listed on what's it called, on Binance, it's very, very likely what will happen is it'll pump maybe to like 30 cents, maybe like 25 cents, and it'll just dump back down, bro. Because what happens is, right, all these exchanges have been accumulating here, maybe here. When it pumps up here, they're going to take profits and bring it down. I guarantee you they're accumulating Cookie, and I guarantee you they're accumulating AIXBT and all these other coins, and they took some profits. These guys buy massive amounts, but I would not be surprised, bro. Like when you have over 100 million volume, these exchanges are gonna list you because they make money on every transaction. Keep that in mind. CGV is having migration very soon to SFI, which I quite like. Chris, my friend, very good to see you, but where have you been? You haven't been very active on the group either. Hope you had a good break, bro. You need to get back into the mix. But good to see you, my friend. Appreciate that $2 as well. Layer 1 was bullish last next cycle when you saw society buying properties go through kind of how Dubai operates. I agree with you, T13. I agree with you, my friend. I agree with that. Fizz, how you doing, bro? Good to see you as well. What are you expecting 20th? What do you think the Fed? At first, they said I don't think the Fed will cut this year. I mean, this month, sorry, but I feel like they will cut in February if we get good data. Because one of the Fed came out and said expect 4 more rate cuts, and the same thing happened last cycle, not last cycle, sorry, last year in July, August. Where everything was looking really bad. It looked like we're going into a recession. The 10-year was all-time lows. The 2 years was looking really shit. The dollar was about to collapse according to the economy because it looked like the US economy was going into a recession. And then out of nowhere, pure manipulation data, election year, everything just started looking green again, looking good. The Fed cut 50 BPS. And I said, the Fed is worried about something. That's why they're cutting so much. And now, what happened? People are now worried about inflation. So we could see the same thing where people get too worried in the short term, and then they do some sort of manipulation again, and then everything pumps again. That's why I said don't get shaken out, because we're getting data for December. December is historically more spending, higher inflation, more jobs. That's how it is. In January, I guarantee all of that stuff is going to go down slightly. So, but I'm not too sure actually. But they did say 3 to 4 more reductions in the in the rate cuts, which will be quite very bullish for the altcoins. That's probably one of the main reasons why ETH is struggling this cycle, is because the macros is playing a massive role. Because we have so much institutions here, they're going to buy Bitcoin over Ethereum. But when looser monetary policy comes, Ethereum will outperform. That's how it is. We just have to wait for that moment. Maybe pay attention to some gaming projects since the narrative is pretty dead at the moment. Lexa OTK Beam seems to be a good discount. I agree with you, bro. When something is dead, that's when you accumulate. Oftentimes, what happens is when OTK pumps, when Beam pumps, when Alexa pumps, people ask, "Can I buy now? Is it too late to buy now? Or can I buy now?" It's like, bro, when he was dead, you didn't want to buy it. Now that he's pumped, you want to buy it. The same thing will happen again. No one wants to buy OTK today, or Alexa or Beam. I guarantee you they will buy it when gaming takes off. I guarantee they'll ask you in the chat, "Can I buy OTK now?" It's like, motherfucker, you could have bought it at below 1 cent, but 1.5, below 2 cents, and now that it's at 2.5, 4 cents, 3 cents, you want to buy now? It's like, you're retarded, bro. Newer is good overall, but it did not win any of the Solana hackathons, and that's one of the main reasons it's kind of dumping. But it's very similar to Griffin, so it has some potential. I have seen it Ocean, yeah, and I did like it. Yes, I was listening to the AMA earlier as well. What do I think about Shrapnel? I don't really like Shrapnel, but I feel like Shrapnel will pump at some point when gaming takes off. But would I put my money in Shrapnel? No, because the vesting is terrible. And DEAI is not bad overall. And it's good to see you as well. And SY, welcome, salam, bro. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to get off in the next couple of minutes, boys. What do I think about Manta? I think Manta will still do well. Sniff 2 to 300 million. Seen the YouTubers called win all day via a video calling 500 million market cap. Sounds crazy. In the bull run, nothing is crazy. Keep that in mind. But 2 to 300 million for Sniff is possible because of what they do, and it's very bullish. Vieira, my friend, very good to see you. You have a lovely day as well, and have a great weekend, buddy. Art trade is good in terms of RWA is very niche, but unique projects always do well. But let this cool off a bit and buy it. I was buying this over here. I made like a six, almost 7x on this. Naka 1 billion, I think is possible, yes. Naka is, if you look at the gaming sector, Naka is doing a lot of good work, bro. This is one that I've always been bullish at. The chart looks very bullish. It looks healthy. Had a very big pump when the market got bullish, came down, and now it's just consolidating. But when the market gets bullish, Naka gets bullish. I feel like I'm missing out on AI agents. You're not really, my friend. Sensei is AI agents. All is AI agents. Like the AI agent era has slowed down now, my friend. It's not the same. Sensei is AI agent, Alt is AI agents. So you're not really missing out. What else is AI agents? Nuclei is implementing AI agents soon. This is one that I'm very, very bullish on. Very bullish on. I don't know if you guys have heard the news. I don't know if I shared it, but I think I shared it. I can't remember exactly. But they've just released their Helium, or what the fuck it's called, Helix VM, that powers AI, data, RWA, deepin, and decentralized science. Very, very bullish. But one of the biggest developments for this project is this right here. I don't know if I shared it on here, but I posted it on my Twitter. You guys should follow my Twitter. The link's in the description. I need to get to like 1,000 followers at least, bro. Last year, NIE holders chose between early claims or extended vesting, resulting in a 445 million NIE burnt, meaning zero unlocks till November 2025. No more unlocks for this project till November 2025, which is massive. That's why this project continues to pump with so much project. That's why I don't really know the real market cap for this project, because I don't know if CoinGecko has implemented the burns or not. I don't know if they have or not. If they have, it's still low, 28 million. You know, you could have bought this like 30% cheaper like a few days ago, like a week ago. So ass, bro. What the fuck? Keeps pausing. OTK, I'll just go 50-50 in both, bro. Like I would put more money in OTK rather than Metahorse, because Metahorse is a lot more local. Zeus Network, BTC Liquidity. Zeus has done very well. I don't think it's a bad project. It kind of bridges BTC to Solana. Would you hold coins until Jan the 20th, Trump integration, rate cut, shakeout, get back to the markets? I just hold. Well, I would hold because I don't know. No one knows if the BOJ is going to raise rates or not. No one knows. It's like 50-50 at the moment. It's hard to kind of guess. Oh, Bricken. Yeah, I'm bullish on Bricken, bro. Bricken's on my look. Bricken's on my top gems. I might have to get rid of Tectum off the top gems, bro. Just losing the conviction in them. I'm still gonna. I still hold my tokens, but I don't know, man. I'm getting more and more bullish on AI tech. They just keep doing a lot of work. They're doing a lot of developments, which I like. I already did Laika, Caesar. I did Laika. Just go back. I spoke about Laika. For Oro Protocol, there was one of the main utilities making AI agents transact together in different chains. That's very bullish, my friend. What's it called? Oro Protocol. I like that use case. Is this the Oro chain? Is this the Oro chain thingy? AI agent. It's not on here, but I have to look on deck screen, I think. I would never buy a coin that's up. Yeah, I would never buy a coin that's flexible. You think like showing a reversal on the weekly stays in the same price? I'd have to look at the TA, but I can't look at it on here though. But I don't really care about short term anyways. But the chart looks bullish for the chart does look bullish for Nuclei because it bounced off the same support twice now, so it could be a double bottom, and it had that aggressive move up, and it doesn't want to dump at the moment. Like it just looks like a double bottom here, came down here, bounced, and then came here one more time and bounced again. But like I said, the chart doesn't matter because this shit just follows Bitcoin. What is it though? I don't know what the fuck it is, but I would never buy it. Like, why would you buy a coin now that's pumped, 200% just today? Like I just don't buy this shit, bro. It's up 4x the last 7 days. I don't know what's causing this to pump, but fuck knows, bro. I would never buy it though. Be right back. Market buying brick. The fuck. Zen, I would never buy, bro. All right, boys. Let's call this one a night. I will be a lot more active now on my YouTube channel. I'll be making videos. I think I'll be making more videos now. I might start making the tier list again. I like making the tier list, bro. They do very well. Maybe I'll make like an AI agent tier list tomorrow, and I'll upload that. No, I'm not singing a song now, Ross. Not on live. I'll just send a private video site. But yeah. I've been DCAing Oro as well, Zongo, because like I said, when the market flips bullish, well, bro said I'll pay extra. But yeah, I think Alt will do very well, bro. Like people, they think too short term, and that's the problem. If you want short term stuff, you have to go buy the meme coins. That's it. And I don't really think short term. I think, you know, you can't really judge a project at the moment just because how high dominance is, and it's cooling off again. It's cooling back off. Dominance is too high, and for that reason, you cannot judge it. When dominance was down here, every single one of our altcoins pumped. Now that it's back up here, people are starting calling the altcoin scams. Like one retard, and I hope he watches my fucking channel, right? On this video. He said Maniki's a scam. And I don't give a shit about Maniki because it's fucking less than 1% of my port. And I've always said this is degen. But when Maniki, when the market got bullish, it pumped like 4-5x. If you got in here or if you got in here, you've done very well. But when the market got bearish, is a meme coin. It's going to get hit harder. A lot of some of the other ones. But I guarantee you, it'll probably rally back up at some point. But then he was talking about XRP. Yes, XRP is doing well, but it's like, how much more room is there left for XRP to grow? Doesn't look like a lot to me. It's 188 billion market cap. Stupid, man. But from what I heard, Trump said fuck off to XRP because apparently XRP was supporting Kamala Harris in their presidency campaign. So all the rumors about XRP reserve is all bullshit. It's made by some XRP retards. It's all lies. Anyways, guys, I'll be off now. Drop a like on your way out. I would appreciate it. It takes a few seconds, but it helps me out a lot. But have a lovely weekend, guys. Or most likely we'll be live in the next couple of days. In anticipation for Trump's inauguration, which is going to be a massive day for us. Just it's crazy how the entire sector now is waiting for one man to pump it. Obviously, he's going to make he's going to make his sons plenty of money. His sons are probably invested heavily in crypto. He's going to make himself plenty of money because he's invested in crypto. He's going to make all these people around him plenty of money. And what he's going to do is he's going to make an asset class that has potential and bring it to one country. Because these guys, like the previous government, the Democrats, they were pushing crypto away from the US, and then another country will take it, and they have that advantage because now Trump is trying to make it into a Bitcoin reserve. I guarantee you, more and more countries are going to come out and talk about Bitcoin strategic reserve. I guarantee you, it's going to happen. The gameplay is going to play out. Was it the games theory? That's what it's called, the games theory. I'll see you guys tomorrow, if not on Sunday. Blue logo G. I'll have a look into it after the stream, Ahmed. I appreciate that, buddy. Anyways, guys, have a lovely weekend. I will see you guys in a few days, maybe tomorrow. I'll probably drop an AI agent tier list tomorrow, and then I'll be live on Sunday. Thank you guys very much. Drop a like on your way out. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you guys very soon.